Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 15 of this building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to prepare the sheets and also we added the sidewalks. Let's go back to level 1 and I just want to add one more right here on the side. So I'm just going to click on the sidewalk, edit boundary, and we're just going to select this one and then click on mirror draw axis. I'm just going to add it in the middle right here, and with that we'll be able to create one more here just to add for the depth, and then here edit boundary, and then we're just going to extend this more so that we could just play around with the area right here. And if we go back, we will be able to add in a building right here and on this side as well. And then let's go to our south elevation. I believe we need to add in, so this is south. Let's try the west. We need to go right here where we're gonna add in an entrance. So basically we're going to create a model in place and then generic model. This is for the entrance of the grocery. So I'm thinking around here in the middle. So let's go and create an extrusion. Pick a plane, which is one of the walls right here. And then let's just create a rectangle. So somewhere around here would be good enough. And then from there, another rectangle. And then we're just going to put it somewhere right here. And don't worry about that. We're gonna delete and then SL to split element right here. Now TR, trim and extend here, and trim and extend right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this as well. And for the category, let's add in a metal material. Let's use this. So let's use another one that we haven't used. So lead. So let's use lead, and then let's click finish, and then let's look at it the 3D to assess what we've done. So here we could just extend this a bit. So that's our entrance right there. Click on finish. I'm happy with that. And then now for the others, we're just gonna leave it probably like this, or we could create an angle right here. And then now we should add in the door. So similar to what we did before, you will need to select the panel and then select the door. So unpin it first and then select the door. So here, edit in place, select this, pick a new one. So let's select this one. Because what happened is we selected one of the door And because of that, we need to shift this. So now we need to edit in place, select this again, pick new, and we could just select this one at the top. So it doesn't change the location. So that's how I did it. And then here we need to add in some doors again. So let's unpin this and change it to a door. And we might do this on others as well. This one. And then with the same um, material. So two of each. And mostly I'm just estimating the midpoint of where the rooms are. So here I'm just going to select this one and check here and then change it to the material. Here we have an opening. So I'll probably just add in one because this is overlapping to there, to that space. And here uncheck. And then here as well. And there we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to go to our level 1 just to change the orientation of the doors. We could open this up more or this side more so that we could add one more of this, and then we could just move this like that. So we should be consistent with how many doors we have. So I'm just gonna change that and then flip this. Okay, so now let's go back here, and then I just want to add the same um, features like that. So we need to go to our north elevation, and then here luckily we have that detailed in order for us to see where we should add this. Edit in place, and then we're going to create the same extrusion, pick a plane, and then basically pick the plane on the adjacent panel so that it doesn't do anything else. Like for us, it got flipped. I'm going to extend it all the way to the other panel and then align it at the top. And then again, let's add all the way up right here and then align it from this. So we need to be consistent. Remove this SL, that's split element, and then TR. And then move this one a bit at the side so that we have an extra entrance there. I'm gonna try and copy this. Let's see if it will allow us to have multiple. So I'm gonna copy and then let's just try and select it from one of the corners right here. And then let's see. I'm going to click on finish, which it's possible. So now I'm going to edit this and then click on copy multiple. And then the only problem we will gonna be facing is the one in the circular area. So we could just add multiple like here. And then once we go here, this is the problem now. Let's click on finish and let's look at it in 3D. So as you can see, we were able to add it right there. But now, because all of them have its own, what do you call this, plane, but now this circular area, so we will have a problem with 3 of this. So what we could do is, we could click model in place, look for generic model again. This will be number 2. And then let's choose or set the plane, pick a plane, which is, let's set this one right here. Once we set it there, the adjacent panel with the door handles. So the problem is it doesn't give us option now. So I'm gonna try and do this right here. So this one doesn't, it's giving us a problem because it's not in the correct panel plane. But that's fine, we could just void it afterwards. Okay, we could create a void and then we could just extend this. So here the problem now is aligning it to the correct height. There we go. We were able to do that. And then here we need to extend it all the way to the other panel. So I'm going to click it right here to estimate it. AL. So align it. Same height now. Click finish. We need to delete this. So here and then SL, split element, TR, trim and extend. Now click finish. Now we need to extend this backward. So what we could do is we could go to our level 1. So now we need to extend this a bit and then extend it like that. But we need to void them. I know it's a weird situation where we need to extend this, and then I believe we could use the void extrusion to fix our problem. Let's void it right here. And then we could just void it there. So that's done for that. And then maybe we could add another void to make this circular. And then click finish. And then now let's go to 3D. And then pull it up like that all the way. And then click on cut. So now it looks nice. So we were able to clean it up like that. In that sense, this has a little bit of turn, and this will be fine. So now we need to do it on here as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So here on the third one, we don't have a problem with that. So with this, I believe this is the south. No, this is the north. Let's try west. Yes, this is the west part. So we have this one. So here, let's do it again. So another generic model. And then extrusion. Pick a plane, beside, and then here we need to add. So first, let's just add it first, and then we could just edit the height again, because we're gonna base it from what is, so SL first, TR, and then let's go to 3D to check the height. So that's good. Let's go and check that height with that height. So this is 250, but I think what we did here, so let's edit. I want to know what, so 250 is good enough, because we just want to make sure that this is thick enough, but this one is different because we need to void it. So 2 more. So what we could do is we could do it on this model in place again, generic model, extrusion. You need to click on set, pick a plane, always the one beside the door. Okay, so that's good. That is set already. And then now let's create the opening. And similar to what we did, we're gonna edit that and then align and then align right here. AL. Okay, and then delete the small one and then SL and then TR. And then now click finish. And then here, what we could do is go to level 1 and then we need to extend it on both sides in order for it to touch the back. And then here we could just move this one like that. And then now create void form, void extrusion. We need to click on this and then end like that. And then now we just need to close those by using, so basically we don't need to have those right there. And then here as well, we want it to be nice. Okay. Perfect. And then let's change it. Okay. And then now click finish and then go to 3D and then pull it up and then cut geometry and then click finish. And then lastly, we need to do it this time. Model in place, generic model, and then click on extrusion, set it, pick a plane, and then the one beside. Once you do that, click on rectangle, go over here, and then just add it like that for now, because we're going to add it. You could see the height from one of here, and then one of here. Click right here, click on tab, delete, type in SL, split element, press escape, TR, that's for trim and extend. After this, press escape, go back to level 1, check it right here. You need to click finish. Extend it back, and then extend it forward. And then with the angle, click on create, void form, void extrusion. We need to remove the arc right here. Okay, so that's deleted. Click right here. Oops, so delete that. Click on right there. So that's deleted. And then after that, click on radius start and then delete it like that. After this, click on like that and then click finish And then let's look at it at 3D, and then pull it up, and then cut geometry. It's perfect. Click on finish, and we're done with the design right here. So the next thing we could do is add in the sheet. So let's go and go to cover page. So click on cover page, and then let's clean this up first. So delete, close inactive views. And then once you've done that, you need to go to 3D view. This will be our cover page. Add the 3D view right here. So you add it right here. And then here we could select that and then no title so that we don't need to see that. So here in 3D view, let's see if we could zoom this out, or that's the limit for this. If you render this, what will happen is you will be able to create an image that you can just add it here, and you can actually size it up so you can make it bigger. But usually in cover page, you will have drawing list here, general notes, and different kinds of notes. If you're electrical notes, mechanical notes, architecture notes, and all those stuff. You could also have legends here, schedules, and those kind of stuff. So most of the time, you will have a picture and those kind of information. First floor, let's click on that. After that, go to level 1, and then just add it right there. It looks like it's too big, so press escape. You need to go to level 1 in order to change. So here, what we could do is show crop region. In order to do that, we need to just use this so that we could crop the area only. Because I believe 1:100 maybe is sufficient enough. After that, click on this again, hide crop region. You can also have it right here. So crop region visibility, you will be able to turn it on and on using here. After that, go to first floor again, click on level 1, and then here, as you can see, it's still too big. So we're gonna delete that. So delete again. And now we need to change let go to level 1 and change the scale to 1:200. Now let's see if it's perfect, which is good. And then here, this is saying level 1, but you can actually just click on that and you will be able to change the view name. So here we could put first floor and then click on apply. So here we said no because actually undo that. What we could do is select that, and then here first floor, click on apply, and then here you want to rename the corresponding levels and views. If you press yes, it will change, but if you do it again, so undo that. So let's select that, first floor, click apply. So that's the view name. So click on no. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. Click on copy, undo it. Now select here, and now title on the sheet. Maybe this is the one that we could just, so there we go. So the title on the sheet is the one that you need to change, so that you just change it right here, not on the floor plan. So that's good. I just made a mistake on that. So now this is 1:200. Now we need to maintain the same scale on level 2 and 3. So in level 2, you need to go here and change it to 1:200. And then after that, you need to go back to second floor, sheet, and then drop it there. You'll be able to put it here in the middle. And then you need to go here again, select here, and then title on the sheet. This will be first, or second, sorry. Click on apply. Second. Click on here and then click on apply. Now it's good. And then click on level 3. And then here you need to change it to 1:200 again. And then we could just leave on. So we need to double check everything. And then go to level 3. So third floor, I want that name. So I'm just gonna copy that, and then we're just gonna drop in level 3. And then click on here. I want the title on the sheet to be different. So there we go. Third floor. If you don't want the elevation VG, I think it's on the annotation, elevation markers. So here, uncheck that, apply, and then OK. I believe we need to change that onto level 3. We need to hide this. So VG, annotate, and then elevation. There we go. It disappeared, and it disappeared here as well. So you can do that as well, so that it doesn't show the elevation tags. And then let's go and click on elevation. I created 2 sheets for elevation because I know we need to add in a north elevation first. So let's see the scale. So this is too big. So now we need to go to each and every one of them, and we might change it to 1:500 or 200. Let's see 200 first. And then let's see. I think it's still too big. Okay, so now let's change this to 1:500. And then we could create a custom So now it's too big because of the floor. But what we could do is we could go to north elevation and then we could select show crop region. We need to crop it first in order to make it look good on our drawing. So I'm cropping it right here and there. And then after that, click on hide crop. Check. Now we just need to fix. So I'm gonna add a north, and then here you will need to select this first, move it onto the location that you want, select this again, so select the view again, and in order for this one to be dragged. So you need to do that sequence before you do anything else, or else you just keep on clicking and it's not moving, or it's not being able to be dragged. So there's a process just to move this or to drag this. So even though if you just click it, as you can see, it's not draggable, but you will need to select this in order for this to be dragged. So you will need to clean up. After that, let's go to east elevation, change this to 1:500. And then as you can see, we need to clean up. So click on show crop region and then drag it again, similar to what we did. And then right here as well. It's just lagging a bit, but that will be fine. What we could do is we could stretch it upwards as well. There we go. And then now hide crop region, and then go to elevation again, and then drag east. So we could do side by side like that. So that's the reason why I wanted to add two of them. So here, what we could do is we could pull this one down. So select that first, and then right here. As you can see, we have the numbering. Of course, you need to add in the numbering in sequence. Here's the numbering 1 and 2. It depends on which one you added first. So now let's go to the second elevation, which is sheet number A106. And then here we need to add in south. So double click on south first. We need to clean that up. Let's change this to 1:500. And as you can see, there's a lot here. So click on show crop region. Zoom out, click here, and then drag it. And then drag it right here. And then hide. Let's go to west as well. Let's clean this up first before we drag this. 1:500. And then show crop region. Zoom out. And then just click on those. After that, show height, and then click on elevation again, and then now we just need to drag them. So one here and then one on the other side. So that's perfect. Lastly, the section. So double click on the section, click close inactive, and then here we need to go to our level 1. I'm just gonna create 2 of them. So section 1 will be in the middle like that, and then section 2 is going down right here. So same idea, section 2 will be going like that. After this, go down to section, which is right here. Double click on that. And then here we just need to change this to 1:500 again. And then here, that's good enough for me. We'll see later on if it will need to be changed. Here as well, 1:500, and then click on this. Go back to section, and then just drag section number 1 and section number 2. After that, I'm gonna just show you if you guys want to add in like numbers, description, and date. For example, if you're gonna send like a tender, you can go here under view, click on revision. You could add one of this, which should be here. You could add in the date. So here, for example, 2022 04 23 issued for tender or per permit, for example. And then here you could just leave it like that, click apply, and then OK. Now you need to go to each and every one of this. If you put in a revision cloud, it will automatically be added. But if not, you will need to go here, edit, click on that. It will appear right here, issue for permit, and with the date. Go here. So that's how we do it. Third, here we could just move it. That's because of the selection. Click on click here. Edit. So just press escape. And then just keep on going to. So you shouldn't be selecting in order for that to be appeared. You should be on the sheet only. Yeah, so just select. If you click anything, just press escape, and then you need to be on under sheet. And then right here, edit, right that. Now, if you need to print all of the sheets, so what you can do is click on your printer. This is my printer, for example. What I need is I will combine multiple selected views in one single file. So that's very important. If you click here, sometimes it will shift here, but you just need to click this back on. After that, select, and then here you will need to uncheck views because this is all the views that you have. But what is important is the sheet. So uncheck this, and then here you will need to select everything. So select one, hold on shift, select on the bottom, and then check. You'll be able to check everything. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna put full set. So at least once I change this to a different one, the full set will represent all of this. So now you just need to press OK and then OK. So here default, what size you want and whatever you want. So that's how you do it. What we have, I believe, is A2, and then click on print and then OK. So once you save it, it will look like this. And then now you have something that looks like this. We have section, we have elevation, and we have third floor, second and first floor, and the cover page. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.